Paris was glowing under the bright afternoon sun, but behind the city's grandeur, a much stronger pulse was racing inside the stadium. Thousands of ARMY had already packed the venue hours in advance, turning the stands into a moving sea of purple, awaiting the moment BTS would appear for the Day 1 soundcheck of the Arirang Tour 2026. The atmosphere that afternoon was truly indescribable. The air was thick with a sweet tension, a mix of restlessness and overflowing emotion. Fans from all corners of the globe, France, Germany, Spain, and even those who had crossed continents, gathered in Paris for one sacred reason: to witness BTS perform live before their very eyes. Although technically this was just a soundcheck, the atmosphere already felt like a grand main concert, a testament to the sheer scale of the connection between the artists and their followers. When the 7 members finally stepped onto the stage, the stadium seemed to erupt. The cheers echoing from every corner of the venue proved just how electric their energy was. Amidst that sea of unforgettable moments, the attention of many fans, especially the Taekook fans community, was locked onto 2 figures, Taehyung and Jungkook. It wasn't because of any major announcement or stage surprise, but because of the effortless aura they radiated. The confidence, professionalism, and natural chemistry they built together with the other members on stage during the rehearsal was a rare and heartwarming sight. Every glance they exchanged, every shared laugh, and every moment they synced their movements felt like a private window into their deep-rooted friendship, a dynamic that has become a staple of their on-stage performances that fans cherish above all else. Long before the members appeared, the stadium already felt alive. The afternoon sun reflected beautifully off thousands of ARMY bombs, creating a panorama that was a feast for the eyes. There, among thousands of people from different linguistic backgrounds, those boundaries vanished. Everyone melted into one large family, sharing a single emotional frequency. Phones were ready to record. Every eye was locked firmly on the stage, waiting for the moment BTS would greet them. When they finally appeared, the stadium seemed to explode with pure joy. The BTS members greeted them with genuine smiles and warm waves, treating the fans with the same level of appreciation they show when the main concert begins, a timeless reminder of why the bond between BTS and their fans is so solid and irreplaceable. It was a beautiful display of humility. Despite their global status, they approached the soundcheck with the same dedication as any other high-stakes performance, treating each fan as if they were the only person in the massive venue. Throughout the rehearsal session, the synergy of the 7 members became a highlight far more captivating than just the music itself. They appeared completely relaxed, laughing together, sharing jokes, checking positions with synchronized movements, and continuously offering encouragement to one another. The years they have spent together have forged a natural rhythm that is impossible to fake. Every step felt comfortable. Every interaction felt sincere. Rather than trying to stand out individually, they melted into a solid group harmony. For fans watching through Fancam recordings, this relaxed atmosphere provided a more intimate and human side of the group, showing a side of BTS that can only be seen when they're enjoying their time together on stage, away from the intense pressure of a televised show, where the focus shifts from technical perfection to genuine connection. Among the 7 members, Taehyung and Jungkook truly became the shining stars most frequently discussed. Taehyung captivated with his effortless charisma, his sharp yet calm facial expressions, relaxed attitude, and elegant presence made every movement of his a center of gravity on stage. Meanwhile, Jungkook brought energy that seemed to have no limits. Whether practicing intricate choreography or walking casually across the stage, he appeared to enjoy every second of it. Social media was immediately flooded with praise for their visuals, professionalism, and the incredible spirit they brought. However, what made that afternoon truly magical wasn't just their individual actions, but the sight of all 7 members on the same stage, laughing together, and rebuilding the atmosphere that keeps BTS beloved by millions around the world. It was a poignant reminder of their journey, a group of 7 individuals who have grown into brothers, always finding their center in each other, no matter the scale of the venue or the size of the crowd. As the soundcheck continued, the intensity of the atmosphere in the stadium only increased. Every time the music started, thousands of ARMY instinctively sang along, creating a massive chorus that filled the Parisian air. There was no partition between a rehearsal and a main concert. The passion shown by ARMY remained just as great. Every smile returned by the members, and every small interaction from the stage was met with cheers that shook the venue. It felt like a shared secret, a prologue to the main event that was already worth the price of admission. Approaching the end of the session, even though the music began to slowly fade, the spirit of the audience grew even more fervent. Thousands of ARMY stood tall, waving their light sticks in gratitude as the members circled the stadium to greet the fans one last time, taking in the sea of purple that had gathered just for them. It was a moment of mutual appreciation, where the line between artist and fan blurred into a collective experience of pure joy. That moment became a sweet finale, proving that even though a soundcheck is just a preparation, the experience BTS gives to their fans is always maximized. If only that afternoon's rehearsal could create such an impact, then the anticipation for the main concert that night became increasingly unstoppable. Unforgettable is the only word appropriate to describe what happened in Paris that afternoon. A stadium filled with harmony, 7 artists performing with total confidence, and thousands of fans united in one bond. A beautiful memory that will be stored in the heart of every ARMY as they prepare to welcome a much more spectacular performance in the evening. It wasn't just about the songs or the choreography. It was about the shared experience of being present, of breathing the same air as the artists who had become the soundtrack to their lives, leaving everyone with the lingering feeling that they had just witnessed history in the making. As the sun began to dip below the horizon, painting the Paris sky in shades of gold and purple, the fans departed not just with footage on their phones, but with hearts full of a connection that only BTS could inspire. Disclaimer: this video is based on publicly available fan cams and fan reactions from the event. Any discussion about interactions or moments reflects observations and opinions shared within the fan community and should not be taken as confirmed facts or official statements. The purpose of this video is to celebrate BTS's performance and the unforgettable experience shared by fans in Paris. Stay safe and keep supporting BTS. Purple Heart.